Hello, chatterbox out there. I hope you guys are all having a lovely week and that you've all had a lovely Friday so far and you're all staying safe. I have had such a great week. Went and saw the art up in the gallery, went and saw my grandparents, social distances of course, and then went and showed my old sister my photos in the gallery, and I got a post up from my touch rugby group who are missing really much dearly about my photos in the gallery and had a photo of me in my posing with the rugby ball as I was running along. I actually didn't know they were taking that photo, but yeah, it's really sweet. They've been so supportive, and I had so many people messaging me saying, "Oh, I've just seen your photos; they're really good," and loads of people are asking if I'm going to make them into cards, and I did like some cards and stuff, so that's really cool. So I'm gonna hopefully be doing that soon. And on my first day, so yesterday, I didn't really do much as it was so gloomy and so windy and so rainy. So I got up, had a shower, got changed, headed downstairs, and I had some toast and a cupcake for my breakfast. Went onto my Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram, watched some Baron fan vids and Friends episodes and Golden Girls with my mum. My dad was asleep as he'd been up and sorting stuff around the house. Older brother, sister, and younger brother were at work. Younger sister is back at a uni flat at the moment, and my mum and myself were just watching Young Frankenstein. Loved that film, such a classic Gene Wilder film. And then I was playing with my dolls and dolls. I did some dolls and dolls and blue dot doll photography. I was just doing some drawing and watching some films off Netflix. I watched Angus Thorne's Perfect Snogging. Love Angus Thorne's Perfect Snogging. It's such a great film. And I watched some episodes of Friends, Think of Dibley, Merlin, Wayne, and watched Lemonade Mouth off Disney Plus and Good Luck Charlie and Recess. And on Big Cell Player, I watched Far Brown, Doctor Who, Torchwood, Oldie Stones episodes, and some episodes of Casualty as I needed to catch up. And then for my lunch, I just had some sausage sandwiches and a cup of tea. Sausage sandwiches are so good, I love it. And my dad got up from having his nap and was sorting stuff out in the garden when the rain had stopped. And then my older brother got back from being at work and he got some plants for the garden. And so when it was dry, him and my younger brother, when he was back from work, were out in the garden sorting that out. And I watched the Aussie soaps. And then my younger brother went off and he went and picked his girlfriend up and she came here for tea, and he was annoying me because I was trying to do a TikTok and I couldn't get away, so I was getting annoyed. And he was like, "Oh, grow up, you're going to be 23 soon," and all this crap. So I was just like, "Shut up." And then I did the thing of, oh, I can't remember what thing it is now, where it's like, "Grow up." I think, is it Outnumbered? I think that it's that show, so I did that to him and he went off. He's so infuriating. And then for tea, they had sausages and mash and stuff, but I'm not a big fan of sausages, so I just had spaghetti and watched The Princess and the Frog, which is such an underrated Disney film. Absolutely love that film. Wrote my journal, and then I watched the Holiday Favourites, where it was the wedding car crash episode. It's so good. Can't wait to watch the rest of that. I started watching it in 2013, so I kind of missed that because it's 2011. So I'm really enjoying being able to watch the old episodes. Wish I'd started watching it sooner, and yeah, I just absolutely love the soaps. One of my dreams would be to write, star, and create my own TV soap. It would be so cool. That or to meet Karen Meg. Dream big, that's what I always say. So I've got my doodle pad here, illustration pad, whatever you want to call it, and I'm just going to show you some of my illustrations. That one's one of my favourites. I love her little red headband. It's very goth. I love the hair. I love the outfit. I love the boots. I'm really liking doing boots with fringe at the moment. And then there's these three here. I really like 1920s glamour. I like that one with the stockings and the shoes, and then she's got a hat in her hand. And then I got these two. She's got a bodysuit on and I really like her high heels, and she's very boho hippie with a flower jacket with fringe at the bottom, a nice dress and some boots at the bottom, and really like her headband. I'm really into doing headbands, and I really like that one's. She's got pink eyeshadow and she's got a really nice hat. It's looking very fancy, like she's going out to a fashion show. And that's all of them so far. Love illustrating, love arts and craft. I'm very artsy and creative. With people with dyspraxia, you either get them with the sporty gene or the creative gene, and I got the creative gene. Although I do like playing touch rugby and do like basketball and swimming, I'm not that sporty. However, I have managed to lose weight. I'm just under 50 stone now. I'm going to try and keep that off. All that lone walking I've been doing and getting all these photos. Hopefully the weather gets better soon so I could be getting out and getting lots of more photography. I'm still like on cloud 9 that I've actually got photos up in a gallery. I never thought I'd ever get them done. Even if it's just locally, it's still getting my photography out there, having other people see it and having people message me saying that they've gone to see it. It's really sweet of them. I love it. Everyone is so supportive and stuff. And yeah, it's really good. Went up there with my older sister the other day, like I said, and we got some honey for my mum. It's homemade honey from a bee. They've got one on the back on one of the little farms as well on there. And I had a bit of honey on my toast for breakfast the other day, and a cup of tea, and honey was so delicious. And then in the evening, after my younger brother dropped his girlfriend home, he got back and he was on the Xbox, so was my older brother, and I listened to some music and did some drawing and colouring up on my phone. It's so therapeutic. Absolutely love doing that. Find it so much fun. And you have to tap the colours and you have a number that will show, and you have to tap all the colour number 1, 2, 3, however many. And sometimes it gets really hard because it's there are one which is like hidden really well, and it'll be grey, so you have to zoom in to try and find it and then tap it and it'll be sorted out. And then you have like keys where you have, if you can't find it and it's too hard, you press it and it gives you hints to where that bit you haven't coloured in might be. So I sometimes have to use that. I try not to use those as much as I can because I try and do it on my own. But yeah, it's just been so much fun. And then I was just starting to make some Facebook and just went onto my Facebook and Instagram, watching some vlogs and vines and funny dog videos and some TikTok videos. Did a few TikToks, and I then had a bowl of cereal and was just watching this LGBT film on Netflix, which is so good. Hashtag Pride Month, hashtag Love is Love. Love that film. Can't remember for the life of me what the name of the film was, but it's really good. I suck at naming places, people, things, objects. I'm always calling the thingamabob. Literally suck at that. But yeah, it's a really good film, and I watched that, and I then went off to bed as I was literally so tired I couldn't even keep my eyes open. And then I got up this morning. It's Friday, the end of the week, almost the weekend. It's another miserable day out there, so I had a nice refreshing shower, got changed, and I had some cereal breakfast. My dad was asleep, and my mum and myself just watched a bit of TV. Older brother and younger brother are on the Xboxes being very loud and crazy as per usual. Older sister is at hers, or she might be at work, I'm not quite sure. I think she might be at hers. And my younger sister is up at a uni flat, and I FaceTimed her the other day, which is another nice chat with her. And then for my lunch I just had some cheese and pickle sandwiches, and a cup of tea, and tidied up my office and dolls in Doll House, and watched some episodes of Scooby-Doo and episodes of Far Brown and Escape the Country. And I can't wait to get my hair cut. My hair is being so crazy, and have a shave. Hopefully the hairdresser should be opened in July, all being well, and so the charge shops are also going to be opening by June time, so that should be good for me to able to get out. I've got a mask ready just because I don't want to risk getting anything. I'm bringing it back and giving it to my mum because my mum's at high risk after having a cancer op, even though it wasn't a cancer op because she just had a tumour, so she had to get it out of her stomach, and it was literally ginormous. So I'm not sure, she just had a benign tumour, so they had to get that out. And then she has got cancer in her kidney, which is not, like, it's, it's inside it and it's not spread or anything, so they've got to get that out. So there's still a risk that there could be complications with that, because that's a bigger one than the last one. And the last one, she bled and almost died. Tragic music. So I'm a little bit anxious and a bit worried about this op, but I'm sure she'll be fine. And now that they know what happened last time, I'm sure they'll be even more careful and stuff. But she's a tough cookie. I mean, if she could go through all that blood and stuff, I'm sure she'll get through this one. So yeah, we've got to be very careful with her, because we don't want her getting COVID or getting any bugs or anything, because she's at high risk. And also my dad is as well, because he's got diabetes as well as my mum. So they both got to be careful. My dad's a caretaker, so when he goes to work to open up, he's always careful that he doesn't go near any of the kids and stuff, because the kids can be carriers of it. But yeah, I just can't wait for this all to be over and all to be back to normal, whatever normal is. And I'm now off to go and watch today's Heavenly Neighbours. Probably then going to be just sorting my breeder does out, doing a bit of drawing, and then just going to be watching some Netflix stuff on Disney Plus and BBC Player and just relaxing. And on Sunday, my grandparents are coming over as it's my grandma's birthday. Social distancing, of course, we're going to be 2 weeks apart, and they've come over already, but we're just going to be in the garden, as you're allowed to have people over in the garden now, up to I think 6 people including you, so that should be fun. Can't wait to see them. And I've been going down to Des with my family quite a lot, staying out in the garden, and yeah, I can't wait to see them. Should be fun to see them, and it's good to stay in touch with your family and friends during this time on Zoom chats, Facebook and FaceTime, and any way you can at Snapchat. And yeah, I hope you guys all have had a lovely week and have a lovely rest of your Friday and a lovely weekend ahead. Please stay safe, enjoy the weekend ahead, and I shall see you soon with a new vlog coming very soon. Bye.